Hello there, good morning and welcome to ConsumerHallaTV News this hour. I am Ire Ayomikule Ike. And now let's start with the headlines. Nigeria's inflation drops to 15.15% by December 2025 after CPI methodology review. The federal government breaks down 152 trillion naira debt. And they say the increase is not from new loans. And Finance Minister Mr. Wale signals the rate cut as inflation cools, easing the strained finances. Thank you so much for joining us on the news. We start the news this morning as Nigeria's headline inflation eased sharply to 15.15% in December 2025. And this follows a methodological review by the National Bureau of Statistics to signal a significant moderation in price pressure compared with both the previous month and the same period last year. The data from the latest Consumer Price Index report showed that the CPI rose to 131.2 points in December from 130.5 points in November, indicating a slower pace of increase in average prices across the economy. Moreover, on a year-on-year basis, the headline inflation fell to 15.15% in December 2025 from 17.33% in November and was far lower than the 34.80% that was recorded in December 2024. And this reflected a sharp deceleration in inflation over the 12-month period. The federal government has explained that Nigeria's 152 trillion naira public debt is largely driven by improved transparency and foreign exchange adjustment, not as such a new borrowing. The explanation was provided by the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale, during the launch of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group for 2026 Macroeconomic Outlook Report in Lagos State. The clarification seeks to address public concerns by breaking down the component of the debt increase and highlighting the impact of recent fiscal and exchange rate reforms. Meanwhile, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale, says the interest rate cut may come soon if inflation keeps easing, a move that could reduce debt servicing costs and ease pressure on Nigeria's strained public finances. This is according to comment made by Mr. Wale during an interview on the sidelines of the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week and reported by newsmen. The signal comes at a time when Nigeria's budget is heavily burdened by debt servicing costs, volatile oil revenues, and a widening fiscal deficit, making any ease in borrowing costs materially important. And now a new tax reform has finally taken effect, with cryptocurrency transactions now subject to tax under the Nigerian Tax Administration Act. The NTA, which came into force from the 4th of January this year, introduced significant compliance demand on virtual asset service providers. The virtual asset service providers are also mandated to register with the tax authority to retain the detailed Know Your Customer data for 7 years and to report large or suspicious transactions to both the tax authorities and the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit. Meanwhile, the non-compliance attracts a 10 million naira penalty in the first month and 1 million naira for each subsequent month, alongside the potential license suspension for revocation by the Securities and Exchange Commission. The Dangote refinery reaffirmed its commitment to supply Nigerians with Euro V compliant petrol and jet fuel, marking a shift from substandard import and positioning Nigeria as a global energy player. The refinery operates a 24-hour loading system capable of evacuating over 1,000 trucks daily, with daily offtake exceeding 50 million liters, helping to stabilize the pump prices and conserve the foreign exchange through a code for naira arrangement. Meanwhile, the future plans include major expansion, petrochemical investment, and listing a proportion of the refinery on the Nigerian Stock Exchange to enable the public ownership. While speaking at a media briefing in Lagos State, Mr. David Bett, the new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Dangote Refinery, emphasized the facility advanced design and operational flexibility, which enable the sustained high output even during the scheduled maintenance. And the Nigerian Immigration Service has introduced a new feature to its passport tracking system to notify applicants when their passports are ready for collection. According to the Immigration Service, the addition tagged passport produced aim is to enhance the existing system by providing clear information on passport that are ready for physical pickup or awaiting courier delivery. The service said the update would help applicants stay informed about timelines and improve the overall efficiency. In a statement posted on its official X account yesterday, the Immigration Service said the new addition tagged produced passport includes a feature informing applicants when the passport is ready for collection. As Nigeria's path to a 13% inflation rate in 2026 remains a viable reality, provided by key macroeconomic alignment. And now a statement by the leading investment associate at AAG Capital, Oyinkansola Aregbesola, said the feasibility of the bull case scenario hinges on the sustained stabilization of the foreign exchange market and a significant boost in domestic food production. Mrs. Oyinkansola stated this yesterday while speaking on the base, bull and bear naira forecast during an interview monitored by newsmen. Meanwhile, remember the 2024 rebasing of the Consumer Price Index has created a short-term data volatility, and analysts argue that the convergence of a stronger naira projected at 1,300 to the dollar and improved security in agricultural belt could effectively anchor price stability and drive a sharp deceleration in headline inflation by year-end. And now let's move to Akwa Ibom State, where the executive governor of the state, Moheno, has approved the immediate release of the 2025 counter funding for various interventions in health-related programs across the state. The State Commissioner of Health, Dr. Rikim John, disclosed this in Uyo while interacting with journalists during the ministerial briefing held at the ministry conference room yesterday, where he said the funding covers related health programs, including health insurance, primary health care, immunization, family planning, and nutrition. Away from Akwa Ibom State, talking from the office of the Vice President, where the Vice President Kashim Shettima yesterday presided over the 156th National Economic Council meeting at the Hassel Rock Villa, Abuja. The hybrid meeting, which began at 70 minutes after 4 yesterday noon, is the second gathering of the council since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu directed the NEC to identify and rehabilitate the grazing reserves into ranches. Remember, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu gave the directive at the Federal Executive Council meeting held on the 10th of December last year, as it tasked NEC to collaborate with the Ministry of Livestock Development in developing a roadmap for transforming Nigeria's livestock industry. And to enter the news this morning, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated the Nigerian artists who emerged winners at the 9th edition of the All African Music Awards. He described the performance as proof of the country's growing influence in African and global music. According to a statement released by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Mr. Bayo Nonuga, yesterday, the President said the success of the artists reflected the depth of talent, creativity, and hard work that define the Nigeria's music industry. The President also added that their achievement had made the nation proud. The President says, and I quote, "I warmly congratulate our outstanding Nigerian artists for their remarkable achievement at the 9th edition of the All African Music Awards. Your success on this great continental stage is a proud moment for our nation and a strong reflection of the depth of talent, creativity, and hard work that define Nigeria's music industry." To wrap on the news this morning, I am Ire Ayomikunle Eke. Follow us on all our social platforms, ConsumerHallaTV, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for streaming and watching. Bye for now.
My name is Tunde Olufowora. I'm the CEO of Van Eyck Communications. We are we call the publisher or the owner of the new initiative called ConsumerHallaTV. ConsumerHallaTV is actually Nigeria's first consumer-centered, or call it consumer-centric television platform that aims to bring voice to the over 220 million Nigerians. It was a vision that came to my heart about 10 years ago. I remember that I was traveling. I traveled out of the country, on airline. And I had this unpleasant experience. It was a trip to an African country from Nigeria, and I actually went with a local flight from Nigeria. I wouldn't want to mention the name of the airline. And then it was to South Africa, and we landed in South Africa. And let me just paraphrase it. When I was coming back, I had some money, some dollars, and that someone had given to me to hand over to another person in Nigeria. So I wanted to help out, and I didn't want to carry the cash on myself. So. For whatever reason, I had a small case, and I felt that it was safer for me to put the money in my luggage. So I put it in a safe place in my luggage, got everything intact, and I checked in my luggage. My arrival in Nigeria, I was standing and was waiting by the carousel just so that I could pick up my luggage, and then I was there for 1 hour. And waiting for my luggage. I didn't know that my luggage already arrived, and it was one of the luggage that was moving around on the carousel. So after about 1 hour wait, I looked to my left and my right. Almost everybody had gone. I think there were just about 2 or 3 left. So I beckoned on the woman that was on my side, and I noticed she was really in tears. Madam, what happened? She said, her bag has just been torn and a lot of things stolen. So I said, well, I've also been waiting for my own. She said, you better go and check those luggages there. Maybe yours is one of them. And lo and behold, I went around there. Mine was one of them. By the time I got it, everything inside my luggage was gone. All the valuable things there were gone. To cut the long story short, we felt there was need for us to report the case, at least to the airline. It was in the night, about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. We went in to go and see the officer that was in charge. As soon as we got in there, the officer said, "Oh, so sorry, but you will have to go to our head office in somewhere in Victoria Island, to lodge a complaint." Okay. So the next day we went to the Victoria Island and we lodged a complaint, and that was it. And since that day, I'm talking a story of over 10 years ago, I didn't get a call, not even a call from that airline to talk to me about what happened to my luggage. Now, about a month after that trip, I had another opportunity to travel out of the country. This time around it was to US. and it was an official assignment. And I flew on, I will mention the airline this time around. I flew on a BA. I really didn't like BA. I usually go with Virgin Atlantic and things like that. But my protocol officer convinced me and said, okay, you will love BA. Why don't you go on BA? Anyway, so I went on BA to US. And of course, on our return from US to Nigeria, we had to do, of course, there'll be like a connecting flight, from Heathrow. So we got into London Heathrow, and then because it was through Heathrow that we went, and then so they changed since it was BA, they changed the aircraft this time around to a bigger one. I mean, clearly because there were more Nigerians, or more people that were planning to come to Nigeria, and then we boarded. Not quite 10 minutes into the flight, in the air, the aircraft started malfunctioning. The air conditioning compartment were not functioning very well. I was on what you call business economy. The whole of that business economy all the way to economy side, the ACs were not working well. It was hot. And then I was watching. And then from that moment till we got to Nigeria. From that moment till we got to, I'm just trying to paraphrase. From that moment till we got to Nigeria, I could remember very well how many times the pilot, broke into conversation and had to apologize and say, we're really very sorry about this. He was giving us almost every 30 minutes. There's always a kind of update. So sorry, this is what we're doing now, this is what we're doing. While we were on that journey, I also remember an incident. So they came, the crew apparently couldn't resolve it. They couldn't manage the crisis or what was going on about it. They couldn't fix it. So they come up and said, we're so sorry, but for all the inconvenience, we're declaring, free lunch, free whatever it is you want, you can get. So trust Nigerians, you need to hear how everybody were jubilating, But something struck me. The experience I had just about a month before, and this experience, somehow I started comparing them. I was trying to see how this matter will be managed. Again, to cut the story short, we landed in Nigeria on BA. Before we landed, the pilot announced and said that for the inconvenience, they will be giving a voucher of £50 to everyone that flew on that aircraft. I thought it was a joke. I mean, it was my first time with BA, but for what I knew or know of the British man would never even play with his 1 penny of £1. So I felt that must be a joke of the year. So we left. I got back to my office. I think it was just about a week after. My officer, our guys in our mail room came up and said, "Oh, you have a parcel." So I said, "Parcel? Yeah." So they brought this parcel wrapped. I opened it, and boom, I brought the document out. It was the £50 voucher from BA. So what's the tenor of this story? An experience with one airline was terrible, no apology. An experience with another one, even though it was a bad experience, but it was very well managed. So managed that even if we have suffered anything in that aircraft, you probably, for the sake of how they manage it, we have forgiven them. So that was how this journey started. So I started thinking in my mind, this is what we go through in this country. But are we different from other nations? So God put in my heart the idea of ConsumerHalla. That's why the Hala came with consumer. And we started that journey about 10 years ago. We started by creating a platform called ConsumerHalla, where consumers. So I discovered that Nigerian consumers don't have a voice. So things happen, and that's it. We live with everything. So we've started the journey from creating the platform. We have an app, we even have a magazine, and we thought we could move it from that to the next stage, which is the television. So the TV today, has come. So I would say precept by precept, line upon line, we have been able to build on our aspiration, to finally bring to birth this unique and exciting platform, So it's a digital telecast, and our goal is to further connect consumers in Nigeria to brands with insightful news, development within the fast-paced world of consumers. The world of consumers is growing at a very fast pace, So we want to inform Nigerians. We want to get them educated about their rights, So our role is that we're going to educate consumers in Nigeria, all right? So by bringing them specialized and what you call analytical, research-based content generation that will inform, educate, sensitize the audience, So that's ConsumerHallaTV. So I call it an offshoot of our ConsumerHalla brand. ConsumerHalla brand.
It's a beautiful day, and you know what that means. It is Market Today on ConsumerHallaTV. As we all know, Market Today is a show where we explore different markets for the prices and availability of different food items, products like gadgets, electronics, cosmetics, beauty products, and every other product that constitutes the consumer's daily buy. Today, we are back at Fagba Market to know what's going on with the new year, what's lesser in price, and what's higher in price, what brings profit, and what market does not really have much profit. My name is Woke Peace, and this is me today on Market Today on ConsumerHallaTV. Come with me, let's explore Market Today for today. Hello, good morning, Ma.
Good morning, my sister.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Happy New Year to you.
Same to you.
Okay. Ma, can you tell me your name and what you sell in Fagba Market?
Okay, my name is Mrs. Ogechi. I'm selling vegetables, all kind of veggies.
All kinds of veggies.
Of course.
Okay, can you tell me the prices of your veggies, the vegetable that you sell?
I have, here is ugu. I had one of 200. I had one of 500. The same thing with shortcut, 200, 500. I have a 4 grain, which is about quartet. I had that one also, 200, 500. I have a wedu. I have correct Igbo leaf. Correct. I have any kind of leaf. This here is vegetable depot.
Vegetable depot. That's so nice. That's good. Okay, let me ask you, where do you get your vegetable from? Where do you buy them?
Okay. Sometimes I go to farm, while sometimes I go to the market. But I like going to the farm because it's much cheaper than market. But the stress of going to farm is a little bit hard than market. Like market, I would just go and buy, come back. But in the farm, I would want to cut it by myself there. They will say for me, coming back again. But I prefer going to market for now because of the stress.
So when you go to the farm, there are people there that sell to you, of course. Okay, so if you're buying from the farm, how much do you buy from the farm?
If I'm buying a bunch of the bell, sometimes in the farm they say in the bunch, they say in the bell you can buy the bell, which is on the one that's still on the ground.
Yeah.
So you cut it by yourself. It depends how big the farm is and the small. So they sell it according to the big of the size of the farm.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, so if you go to the market too, how do you buy? How much do you buy?
Like now, the one they bring for us from Ijabu, which they call Pampa, some of them are 20-something thousand. The one we buy from market, the one they call one hand, you can buy that one from 6,000 naira up or 10,000, depending size by size. We have different sizes.
Okay, ma, so let me ask, how long have you been in this business?
Okay, for now, I think this is 6 years.
6 years.
Of course.
And it's this vegetable that you've been selling.
Of course.
So how has it been sustainable?
Oh, very, very good. I love the business. There's no work that's not stressful. Every work is stressful. It's how you take your own. I love it. I like it. For me now, I'm used to it. It's not more that stressful to me because I'm already used to the business.
So in this vegetable business, do you think you have loyal customers?
Of course.
So why do they buy from you? Why do they keep coming back?
Well, the way I treat my customers, I make them happy so that they will keep coming because this what I'm selling, I cannot eat it only me. So I have to be kind to people, kind to my customers. You know, they can even if they don't want to buy. That's how you approach customers. They will come back and buy. And you talk to them in a good manner that they make them to come.
So let's talk about the Christmas period. During the Christmas period, did you sell for 200, 500 naira, or it was higher?
No. During the Christmas period, it's the same price, 200, 500. I didn't change anything.
With the same quantity?
The same quantity.
Okay. So let's talk about challenges. Do you think there's any challenge that you face in this market that affects how you buy and how you sell?
Yes, the challenge is this. During dry season, as we're entering dry season now, so the price of vegetable is normal go higher every year. It's our expense every year. So the price you bought, maybe last time during the rainy period, I bought a one bumper 20,000. During dry season, it may go out 30,000 or 20 something. You understand? So it's not the same price. So when you are tying it to, you need to reduce hand so that you can be able to meet the money and your gain inside.
Okay, let's talk about the government and this market. If there's one thing that the government could do to help this market to make it better for you, to make it more convenient, what would you say?
That is very, very good question. This market, all the women here, let me just say all the women, everybody really need help. All the women here. Because since I've been in this market 6 years now, I see the way the market things are going. Most women here, they borrow money to buy and sell. You know, when they borrow the money, they will be paying people that they borrow those money from. And then too, they will try to meet all the target, pay our money that we pay here every time, every week. So they may not be able to meet up. After paying all this money, they may not have enough money again to go and buy. You know, it's not your own money that you're using to buy the market. It's the money that you borrow. It's only the gain inside that you use to do everything that the other needs that you need to meet up. So if the government can come inside the market, help women, help them with the financial capital money they can use to buy market, I think the women will be very, very excited if they can do that for us.
Yeah, that's good. So you mentioned that you make weekly payments here. How does the weekly payment help you in this business? What does it do for you? What's the essence of it?
Okay, the weekly payment we pay here, we pay money for Loma. That one we pay that one every week. It's our agreement. So we pay every week. So we pay the market money. We are selling. We are paying for the space. So we pay money every Saturday. So if there's any other need in the market too, we do pay them also.
You pay them also.
Of course.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Hi, good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
So, ma, can you tell me your name and what you sell in Fagba Market?
I'm Mrs. Ebe. I'm selling plantain.
Mrs. Abel.
Mrs. Ebe.
Abel, okay. Mrs. Abel, how long have you been in this market?
Like 10 years or 11.
Okay, so since this is the first time I'm seeing you this year, Happy New Year.
Wish you the same.
Okay, you've been in this market for
10 years,
10 years.
or 11 years.
Wow, that's so long. And how has the business been for you?
I'm thank God though, because some people they do this thing, they no fit meet up. Some people don't leave this man. But I still thank God for today. I still be so I thank God.
So where do you buy your plantains from?
I buy it for Idioro market after Oshodi.
After Oshodi. Okay, can you walk me through the process of you buying the plantain? When you go to the market, do you have a specific supplier or you just buy from anyone that's selling at that moment? And how much do you buy them?
And the 2 days and are different coach to coach.
Okay.
The thing no dey right. You see first set, second set, no be the same price. So if you price here, if you see say the thing no favor you, and leave it and go another place. Because sometimes if I will go, I will price like 3 places before I buy it. Because you call 1 dozen, either 150, 120, 1,000. Matter I will start am from 40,000. If I no gree, if I see say I use I cut it, I no see my own profits, I will leave it. I will go another place. But now the season of the plantain, but we don't know the season of plantain now. Because before by now plantain full everywhere, but the price go dey different. But now no season difference. Na small thing na be the difference wey dey.
Okay. So how much do you sell them now?
I will sell it 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira.
A bunch.
No, not be bunch.
Okay.
Shady. But bunch, you see 7,000, 5,000 naira.
7,000, 5,000
Yeah,
naira.
but shade one 2,000, 3,000.
So when you go to the Euro market to buy this the plantain, this item, do you buy in bag or in basket?
No, no be bag. Na dozen.
Okay.
Na dozen is shade down. After a dozen coach or hip, but I will buy it a dozen. Because na that one I need to pay me. Because that hip, they put pieces under. Even that bag itself, na black market. Sometimes na break one or the Yoruba call an olugomo. They put am inside. By the time they no go allow you to open it. By the time we reach house, we see say na sausage. And person wey dey do elbow na in dey fit or plantain cheese. For shade like this, no fit.
Okay, thank you, ma. So, do you think you have customers, loyal customers, people that will always buy from you no matter what?
I have customer. They dey always dey buy from me.
They always buy from you.
Yes.
And why do they always buy from you?
And they like it, and the plantain, my plantain na Benin plantain. So no be white because Yoruba plantain dey, Benin one dey, Bayelsa one dey, but that Benin plantain dey always red. So they always come to me. The matter other is small, no, so they go complain it's small. I will see Buruja, they see by it.
So, ma, let's come back to this market. Is there any challenge that you face in this market that affects how you buy and how you sell to your customers?
No, I don't see challenge now. Only ma cut that place. So after that one, I don't see any challenge.
Oh, all right, ma. Okay, so if you could tell the government one thing that will make this market better for you, what would you say?
See, the two days I say, what I want to tell government, we need help because like our market, some people no have enough money to start the business. You see, say the inside they dey empty.
Yeah.
No money. Some don't borrow loan. It's got the loan even too much. Some borrow from online, but the loan too much. So the thing they affect it. If you say the government can help market people,
Yeah.
so other the loan fee small before even better all this online loan. Maybe borrow 20,000 at the end of it, no take time. The 20,000 will turn to 50,000 naira. So that's in the affect some people, especially business market people. So I beg government other they can help market people.
Okay, now let's talk about last year, December. During the Christmas period, did you sell the plantains for 2,000 naira, the same amount you are selling now, or was it a little bit higher?
And the 2 days I say, now the same that 2,000, I see the shade. But the difference with days I say, as they just start new year now, price don't dey high. Because I buy, they always buy 35, 40. But if I go market yesterday, I buy those 50,000 naira. So I will reduce them, but I'll still they sell it 2,000 naira. Because they don't know say 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira. They always buy from my hand. So I reduce them, but I still shade down to 2,000.
So you reduce the quantity.
I reduce.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ma, for your time.
Thank God.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, so Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Can you tell me your name and what you sell in Fagba Market?
My name is Precious Tudera. I sell food items mostly.
such as egusi, crayfish, stockfish, dry fish, palm oil, gari, and so on.
So can you tell me some of the prices, the ones you can remember, the egusi, the dry fish, the crayfish, the granite oil? Tell me what the price.
Derica, Derica of egusi is 2,000, while the Derica of anpil is 2,500.
Okay.
Per bottle of palm oil and red oil is 2k each.
Okay.
While the dry fish are of different sizes depending on the size you want, ranging from 300 upwards. We have the native catfish and we have the one that was trained.
Oh. Okay, so let's talk about this. Is the native?
That's Thailand fish.
That's Thailand fish.
Yes.
How much is the Thailand fish?
It's 1,500. While the
1,500.
smaller one is 1k.
1K.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the native ones, yeah?
Yes.
How much is this one?
This one is 300 naira.
Okay. The
Yes.
other one?
We have about 500, 1,000 upwards.
Okay. Let's talk about where you buy them from.
Okay.
Where do you buy the food items from? The fish, the Thailand fish,
Okay.
the egusi, the crayfish, the granite oil. Where do you get them from?
Most times the dry fish we buy from Ileko because it's preferable to buy it from the Ileko. Then every other things we get from Oyinbo, such as crayfish, egusi, stockfish. And why we don't buy the dry fish from Oyinbo? Because there are lots of crowd there, such as the people traveling abroad, so they tend to sell it expensive, not considering we that are reselling.
Yeah.
So we just prefer to buy the dry fish from Ileko
Ileko.
since it's cheaper there.
Okay. So how long have you been in this market? How long have you been in this business?
It's actually my mom's business. I'm just assisting her currently due to her absence.
Yeah.
She has been in this market, I think, for over like 30 years now. Yeah. We're all trained in the business. My senior ones that are married and are with kids now.
So, and this business has been sustainable for you and your family?
Yes. We actually, more like we wrecked last year due to our illness.
Oh, okay.
But with time, since we were able to get some loan from the bank, and with God on our side, we came back. We are standing here today.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's talk about the challenges you face in this market.
The challenges we face here is envy and envy. Now you have lots of people selling the same market you sell. If they see crowd here, they don't know. They don't know how long you've been on this business. They just all of a sudden they start keeping one nonsense face.
I mean, humans will be humans, but yeah.
Sure.
All right, then let's also talk about what you would say to the government. If the government were to help you to make this market better, what would you say to the government?
If they will support us with funds, it will really go a long way for I and my mom. I'm actually speaking for myself. I don't know about every other person.
Okay. All right, then. Okay, let's talk about last year, December, the Christmas period.
Yeah.
During the Christmas period, did you sell these goods for the same price you're selling
Yes.
now?
We did not inflate any price due to either festive period or no festive period.
Did not inflate
It was
the price.
just, I think there was a price change from the market. It was just very slight. It was not as much as last year and upper years. This year, festive period, price of things really came down.
Okay.
Compared to last 2 years rather.
Okay, since the prices were inflated, where you got it from,
Yeah.
did the quantity reduce?
The quantity, no.
The same quantity
Yeah,
you
the same
sell.
quantity and just little amount was added to it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Hey, good morning, ma.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
okay. Ma, can you tell me your name and what you sell in Fagba Market?
My name is Misola Akinshola. I sell food stuff and frozen food.
Food stuff and frozen.
Frozen food, yeah.
So let's talk about the food stuff first.
Okay.
Tell me the types of food stuff that you have in your shop right now.
Okay. We have semo, spaghetti, bama, Maggi, tomato, Simas butter, so on. Sweet corn,
Okay.
green peas, sardine, Titus, geisha, then vegetable oil.
Yeah. So yeah, let's talk about the prices of some of the items you mentioned. The
Okay.
semo, how much is the semo for the spaghetti, the granito, the vegetable oil, the tomato, the sardine? Let's talk about the prices.
Okay.
Okay.
The semo of 1 kg is 1.7. Semolina is 1.6 for 1 kg, and the 2 kg is 3,200. The spaghetti is 1,000 naira. The macaroni 1 kg is 1,000 naira. And like this now, the power oil here is 17,000, and the mama door is 7.5. The power oil 2.3 is 12,000. Then the 1.4 is 7,000. Likewise, the tomatoes here are 1.2. The big ones are 2.7. Like Sarah is 2.7. This one is 2.5. Then the sachet one is 200. We have the one of 150.
Okay.
So
I'm looking at that big sachet over there. The
okay,
tomato, yeah.
we have the big one here. This is 1.1, and this one is 2,700. 2,700. This one is 1.2.
Okay.
The smallest one is 600.
600.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about I mean,
Ketchup.
you have the ketchup here. So
Yeah.
how much? If I'm going to buy ketchup from you now, how much is it?
1.7. I'll sell
1.7.
1.7. Yeah.
1.7.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move to the condiments. Let's talk about Maggi. You have Knorr here. You have
Chicken flavor.
the chicken flavor. You have this other one. So
Okay.
tell me how much you sell them for.
Okay, I sell the chicken flavor, the one of 20 in a pack. I sell
Okay.
it 350.
Okay.
And I have the one of 25. I sell it 400.
Okay.
I have the one of 80 pieces. I sell it 1.4. And I have the one of 100 pieces. For the cube, I sell it 1.7.
Okay.
This one is not Maggi, no beef, no chicken. I sell it 2,200. These ones here are Star Maggi. I sell it 1.7.
Okay.
And I have the powder one. I sell it 1.8. I have the powder no chicken. I sell it 2,000 naira.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we've talked about the food items you have here. Let's talk
Yeah.
about the
Frozen.
foods.
Okay.
So what do you have inside this refrigerator?
Yes, we have Kote, Titus, Panla egg. I have soft chicken.
Okay.
I have turkey.
Okay.
I have fingers. I have chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me the prices.
The price of Kote is 4,500 now.
Okay.
Then the price of Titus is 6,500. Soft chicken is 5,500.
Okay.
Then the chicken orobo, we have that one different. That chicken orobo is 6,200 now. Then the chicken wings is 7,500. The finger is 6,000 naira, and the turkey is 9,000
Okay. For how many kg?
for 1 kg
1 kg
each. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about how long you've been in this business. How long you've been in Fagba market? How long has it been?
I've been in Fagman for the past 5 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how has it been for you?
And it's very good. It's good, child.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving on from that, let's talk about challenges in this market. Do you face any challenge?
Yeah. Yeah.
This
We face
market?
challenges. Even we face challenges because of the lights.
Oh yes.
No, there are sometimes that they would take the lights for like 5 days. That's one of the challenges. Our market got spoiled. That's the worst challenges I have here now. Because sometimes no lights.
Yeah.
So that's
So are you making? Is there any plans you've made to combat that? You know, there's no light. So when there's no light, what do you do?
if there's no light, I will know how to buy market now. You know, I wanted to do this solar stuff,
Yeah.
but because of these Malam people here, they will just, if you do it today, they will remove it tomorrow. That's why I cannot waste my money and do all this stuff. So if there is no light,
Yeah.
I will not bother buying food stuff inside the shop, and I mean the frozen.
The frozen one.
If I want to buy, I will just buy like small that I can be able to sell for that day.
Yeah.
So that's it.
You mentioned that you've been in this market for over 5 years.
Yes.
So do you think you have loyal customers, people that will always buy from you no matter
Yes, I have loyal customers, because if you tell some customers that I don't have this good, go and buy it there, they'll say, when are you going to get it? I'll say, okay, tomorrow or Friday. don't worry, I'll come back. That's one of the loyal customers, and I have some loyal customers too that they are not here anymore.
Yeah.
So
why do they keep buying from you? I mean, what makes you special? What's the special offer you give to them?
It's not that special. No, I sell my things. I'm very loyal with what I'm selling.
Yeah.
I'm very good at it. Like, I don't like, they will tell me that I reduce my scale, I do this. I mean, I don't do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What I buy, I sell. So I don't increase my goods or something.
Okay, let's talk about the government. If there was one thing you could say to the government to make this market better, more convenient for you, what would you say?
I don't even know what to say.
Okay.
But government should help us to, like, they should bring everything down. Because I think the way things are, all these things that we are selling 17 now, before we are selling 700 naira.
Wow.
So now we are selling 17. Not everybody can afford it. Yeah. So maybe government should just work towards all this stuff. So they should just bring it down.
You know, we just finished the Christmas.
Yeah.
So how much did you sell? Which of your which of the food items in this shop did increased money a little bit, added a little bit of money?
Okay, chicken, orobo.
Okay.
Added it. We sell 6,000 to 6,500. The other day 6,500.
Okay.
Another day 6,200. It depends on what we buy. Then what else again? This Maggi.
Yeah.
I usually sell it in 19,000.
Okay.
But the one I bought last, I can't sell it. I bought like 2,000 plus.
Okay.
So I had to add money to it and sell it 2,200. So that's just it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, man.
And you're welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Madam, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So can you tell me your name and what you sell in Fagba Market?
My name Mohammed.
Okay. What do you sell in this market?
Now pepper, tomato, onions, everything they sell.
Everything they sell.
Yes.
Okay. So Mohammed, tell me how much you sell tomato for.
Tomato they sell. Before they sell 1,500. Now don't come on money. They sell 700, 400.
700, 400.
Yeah.
So for this one?
This one 500.
This one 500.
Yeah, they sell 400.
Okay.
Down to Tatashi 500, Bawa 500, onions 500, pepper 500.
500. So if I want to buy paints now,
Yeah.
let's assume I want to buy paint.
Yeah.
How much do you sell paints?
They sell 5,000, 4,000.
5,000, 4,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Mohammed, let's talk about when you started this business. When did you start this business in this market?
I don't think.
You don't see.
Yes.
So maybe 10 years, 5 years, 3
Yes,
years.
I don't pass 10 years.
Wow.
That time with the market start as it did.
That's where you were.
Yeah.
So you have customers that always buy from you.
Yes, people they come by. I get customer way before. So now the tea no, I don't know how the tea.
So why are people not buying again?
I don't know, because the Nigeria how big now, and so everybody they Malaysian. That's why. That's what are they think with that? Odana, everybody they mileage for this country. That's why they buy small.
Okay, so Mohammed, tell me. Let's assume you want to talk to the government now
So
to make this market better for you. You've already said that there's no market. So let's assume you can talk to the government about what will make this market more better for you so that you'll be able to get more profit. What will you say?
So everybody may get business now. If you get business, everything go see come down now. Everybody go happy to the team make it come down.
Okay. So you don't have anything to say to the government?
No, I don't get anything I want to talk for government because no me they do them. Now go to the do them.
Okay. So do you have any problem that you face in this market?
Can get. Again, the problem I get for this market, for the market is no strong, and the problem with that.
Okay, Mohammed, during Christmas period, how much did you sell tomato for? How much did you sell onions? How much did you sell your pepper?
All of them. This onions and our commode money. This one I want to sell them.
During that Christmas period.
Yes.
The onions now, as it is, how much is it?
This is now 500.
500 naira.
Yeah.
So during that Christmas period, you sold it for 500 naira. Even the pepper and the tatashe.
Yes, all of them. I never add money.
You never add money.
Yes, because I know how the tea go.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
No.
It's a mini market, but it is just like every other market that tends to your daily buy. Today we have explored Fagba Market and we have seen that you can get whatever food item you want based on the availability, your budget and the quantity. My name is Nweke Peace and it is not yet over, but until the next time, you can catch us on ConsumerHallaTV on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Until the next episode, bye for now.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHallaTV.
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 At ConsumerHallaTV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHallaTV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And